All right, in these last two examples, we'll use our third method for solving quadratics, and that's using the quadratic formula. I know I need to use the quadratic formula when I see the x in two different places. I have two variable occurrences, and that quadratic is not going to be nicely factorable. So if I tried to factor this first one, I would be setting up my factor area model something like this, knowing that I need to find factors of 2, like 2 and 1, that are supposed to add and give me 7. And that is not possible to find nice factors in that way. There's no way I can put 2 and 1 together to multiply to -2 and add to +7. So I'm going to use this quadratic formula where I'm just plugging values in to A, B, and C in order to get my answer. I know that A is always going to be the number squished in front of x squared, so in this case a 1. B is going to be the number in front of the x, and C is going to be the number without an x. So when I put those numbers into the formula, I start with -b. In this case, it's -7. Then I see the plus or minus symbol and a big square root. The next thing I see is b squared, so 7 squared. The -4 is always there. And then notice how A and C are squished next to each other. I'm going to help myself out by putting those two values in parentheses, where my A value is 1 and my C value is -2. And it's all over 2 times A, which is 1. From there, we really want to focus on what's under the radical. So if you need your calculator to do this, you can type in 7 squared minus 4 parentheses 1 parentheses -2. When you do that, I know that 7 squared is 49, minus 4, or -4 times 1 times -2 is going to be +8. 49 plus 8 is going to be 57. All over 2 times 1 we should know is 2. Okay, this is what x equals for this problem. There might be somewhere you can go further with what's under the radical, but I can't nicely take the square root of 57 or break it apart into nice factors, so I'm going to call it done. And again, the stuff that I have highlighted, I showed some work for, but you can just plug that into your calculator and get the number 57. So doing that same kind of thing for this next one, I'm going to identify my values. A is 2, B is 9, and C is -1. So when I use quadratic formula for that, -b would be -9 plus or minus big square root of b squared, so 9 squared, minus 4 times a, which is 2, times c, which is -1, all over 2 times 2 again, since a is 2. Now again, you can plug this part into your calculator. I'm going to show my work for it. I know that 9 squared is 81. -4 times 2 times -1 is a +8. So when I rewrite my final answer, I have the -9 plus or minus square root still. 81 plus 8 is 89 all over 4. And again, we use this method when we cannot nicely factor the quadratic.